What's going on, guys? It's your boy Bunce1234 here. As you can see by the game that I am currently playing, it is another Crew 2 Live Summit. Eventually I'm going to move on from the Crew 2 once I've got all the vehicles and all that, because I'm only missing the Summit vehicles that only come out in the Summits, of course. 1 second. Don't turn my TV down. So yeah, once I have all the vehicles for the Crew 2 and all that other fun stuff, so that includes every single Summit vehicle, I will probably be slowly moving away from doing the Crew 2 Summit. I'll be moving over to Motorfest, because I've been getting into a lot of Motorfest lately, and I've actually been really enjoying it. I still have technically four playlists, but only 3 playlists to go through. One of the playlists is you can play with two separate style vehicles. So yes, but I am going to eventually move over to Motorfest. So once I've got all the vehicles for the Crew 2, that includes all the Summit vehicles, I will be moving over to Motorfest. So I am only missing 11 vehicles. I know some of these vehicles I can get on Motorfest, so I can buy that one on Motorfest. I can buy that on Motorfest. I have that on Motorfest, so that's all good. A couple of these other ones I can get, but I haven't got them on the Crew 2, so I kind of want to get them all on the Crew 2. I'll be getting this one literally once I jump into the Summit, but these are all the vehicles I am missing from the Crew 2. So I want to try and get them before I move over completely to the Crew Motorfest and all the other fun stuff. Because once I move over there, I'm probably hardly ever going to play the Crew 2 unless I have a friend that wants to jump on and just cruise around the map, which I highly doubt. I was still missing that one there for drift. Okay. It's all good. Alright, we'll double check the special offers, because I don't know why. Mine don't change for absolutely no reason. Mine do not change. I don't know why, but they don't. So I don't know why I even bother checking. So let's jump into this week's summit. I will also check out next week's summit, because next week is another vehicle that I already have. So there's another vehicle going straight into Motorfest. Oh, nice! That's coming out soon. Cool. I'll be getting that back. Next week's one is this. Basically, relying on nothing but JDM vehicles for races anyway, which I'm actually not complaining with. So that's next week. So I'll be looking forward to that. But we are jumping into this week's. Now I have all the vehicles already set up to go. There are 2 events I'm not looking forward to. That's Demolition Derby and Jet Sprint. So I will be doing them once and once only, because I need to get over into the Crew Motorfest, see when all that flips over so I can stream that. So let's jump into here. Slalom in Chicago. I will need to... Oh, it's a boat. Good to know. We will be changing the boat. Also, where the hell's my nitro cam set? Why is it on you? That's better. Alright. Yeah, I am so used to the Motorfest physics for boat driving. I think from memory, this is actually the best boat in Motorfest as well. And it's ironic that I use it a lot in the Crew 2. I didn't even finish it. I could have got 40 plus. I could have got 40 plus for that if I knew how to drive. But I'll take it. Alright, we've got another slalom to get through. Wind power plant. Okay, I haven't done this one for a while. Okay, now we need to switch to Rally Raid. And I could actually do this on a bike because I have two boosted part sets, well, skill sets. I've got this one, and I've also got it on the main one, which is this. Screw it, we're using this. But yeah, I have two boosted sets for Rally Raid. I seen his dot coming up behind me, which is why I went a little wide. I'd rather go a little wide than cut someone off, because I know what it's like to be cut off, and it's not a good feeling. I also hate it how they just drive through everything. I hate it when they just drive through the actual post. Like, I'll still take that, but it's kind of frustrating. Alright, now we've got an escape. Okay, this is a boat. Alright. I remember this one, but I also don't really remember this one. I think I actually chose the right way. I think. Whatever score I get, I'm not going to worry too much about it because there is no vehicle for this summit. I think it's just parts, and I'm not really too phased about the parts. Yeah, I think I went the right way. This way is actually a lot more open. I'll take that. Because if you can get to this area where I just was without being caught, you can get a hell of a lot of distance. Okay, as long as this isn't scored and it's literally just a race. If it's a race, I will do somewhat decently.
2, 1.
Okay, cool.
fingers are crossed.
How do I handle it?
Please make sure all order is deposited immediately. Thank you.
Oh, come on, guys. Ruining my life.
Want more high-speed excitement? Purchase seats for the next race.
This race is actually very, very, very chaotic. Got high. Flip the vehicle because you know why not.
Try something yummy from our snack bar.
Oh shit. Excuse me, dude. Coming through.
Hoodies on sale available on extra
Mine.
small to 3XL size. Get them while they last.
Me, Gordon. Oh, you little lucky bitch.
Attention, team.
Oh shit.
Come by the GoPro all day long, ready to get spotted by scouts. You never know.
Kinda hurt. Spun out on the last lap. On the last corner. It always happens. Yeah, I'll take that. Could have gone a little bit better, but you know what? I'll take that. Alright, now we've got the rest of the races to do. I've also got to edit a video for tonight as well.
Three, two, one.
Okay, this is going to be very...
You're so gonna win this one.
It'll be very strange because the bikes on the Crew Motorfest are absolutely horrible. And you go to the Crew 2 and they actually ride like a proper bike. This just feels weird. See, this is how the Crew Motorfest bikes should handle. I've done a fair bit of riding on the Crew Motorfest, and what I've really noticed that they've dumbed them down in the races, so they don't have grip. Well, majority of the time they don't have grip. But when it comes to free roam, a lot of the bikes actually handle really, really, really well. But then when you throw that one bike into a race, it's just there's nothing there. Like, there's no grip, you can't steer them and all that, but free roam, a lot of the bikes are very, very comfortable to ride. Well, comfortable to steer, that is. I think that's why the Crew 2 is roughly still popular, just mainly because of the bikes for me. Like, sure, I played a lot of the Crew Motorfest over the last 3 weeks or so, but the bikes in the Crew 2 will always top everything in the Crew Motorfest. Well, mainly the bikes in the Crew Motorfest. A lot of the vehicles you can't really top. The engine swaps that you can get, they are actually very cool. I now have all the engine swaps, apart from the one for Lowrider versus Donks, which I will. Hopefully, if I'm not too tired tonight, I am hoping to go through at least one of them. I don't know if it's going to be the Donk style or it's going to be a Lowrider. I will decide that, but I've still got technically four playlists to go through. One is a split playlist, which is the Lowrider vs Donk. You can play through. You have to go through it twice, get different perspectives. And then I've got the Gymkhana one as well as the Hollywood. So I'm looking into doing 2 playlists. So it'll be either the Hollywood and Gymkhana one or the Hollywood and Lowrider or Gymkhana and Donk. I haven't fully decided yet, but I'm hoping to do that tonight. Gonna try and start making Wednesday race day for me, where I go through and just stream the Crew 2 and the Crew Motorfest until I have all the Summit vehicles on the Crew 2, and then I'll move over to the Crew Motorfest. I got $280,000 from that. And that was a horrible run, you know what? I don't care. Alright, touring car. I also want to apologize for last night's Crash Bandicoot stream. I raged probably a little bit too much, but you know, stuff like that happens. I am going to be taking a break from Crash Bandicoot for about 2 weeks. I also want to try and get as many lives up for
We're here today at the
for
very
it as
southern
well.
tip of the USA, in a city known for its balmy nights, its epic party scene, and as the gateway to the Americas, Miami. The drivers are lined up at the edge of Little Havana, and this race is about to get underway.
Okay, I'm so used to the handling of the Crew Motorfest, especially for the vehicles, normal vehicles and boats. Also, eventually, I'm going to end up start doing really well in the Crew Motorfest Summit. I am one piece away from getting a Nitro Chem set for Street Tier 2, and then I've got to go through and get it for Hypercar and all other fun stuff. But I've almost got a full Nitro Chem set for Street Tier 2.
And through the Alhambra gate they go, right into the heart of Coral Cables.
Okay, that was the first lap already. Okay. It's been a while since I've done these races. These were my go-to races for money back when I used to make money on the Crew 2. These were my go-to races. I used to always do the endurance ones because you could make a lot of money from that. And if you have a Bucks Nitro Chem set, which is what I'm using on my Ferrari right now, you can make a lot of money.
Bit of a technical stretch coming up here through downtown and some of Miami's tallest skyscrapers. Overhead there, that's one of the city's best-known public transportation links, the Metro Mover.
The brakes work so much better in this game. It's actually really confusing. Ow. The driving still hasn't got any better with the Crew 2 though.
And that brings us to the end of another exciting race in one of the most
But it's
iconic
my driving's
cities
there,
in the
it's
country.
just
Stay tuned,
it could
as
be
our next
still
one
a
takes
hell of a
us
lot better.
way out west to
The fact that
Los
they even
Angeles,
break
County.
100k on that is bullshit. But you know what? I don't care. Because, like I said, I think from memory, yeah, it's just parts. I'm really not too fussed about the parts because, like I said, I'm hardly going to play this much. And when I do, it's only going to be for the summits till I get all the summit vehicles. Then I'm moving over to Motorfest. And there's quite a bit I can do on Motorfest to actually do stream
2,
wise,
1.
but I've got to get all the vehicles on the Crew 2 first.
You've got this. You're a rock star.
It's going to be a very, very, very boring race. It's just open land. High speed open land. There's nothing wrong with that, but like, I enjoy the fact with the Crew Motorfest how you can actually focus on one category, so you can jump into any race, whether it's off-road, drift, or anything like that. You can jump into any race, and you can use any vehicle. I love that aspect, because you can actually focus on one category to get parts on. I personally haven't done many races. I had been mainly just focusing on the challenges for each playlist, and I've put that much effort into the challenges that I've actually done everything I need to do. Some of the challenges are actually broken, so it doesn't matter if you put a livery on the correct vehicle or anything, it doesn't give you the challenge. Some of the other challenges where it says you have to put on a certain vanity and all that doesn't work. And there's one in the Drift Volume 2, you have to drive from one place to another in a certain vehicle, and I tried to do that last night and it didn't work. So a lot of the challenges are broken, but you can still get up to the part where you can get, I think it's some of the challenges. It's either the third group of challenges or third group of challenges where there's vanity item or whatever. Some of it's the fourth, and it depends on how many challenges you can do. You can still get all the challenges to get to that vanity item that you want or that engine swap that you want. You can still do all that without having to stress. But if you're going through and you want to complete every single challenge, then some of the challenges are broken. You kind of can't do that. Holy shit! I got to 492 with this. I got 400,000 followers for absolutely no reason. There we go, back to my average. Back to me average. Alright, 2 events left. 2 events left, and I can jump over to Motorfest and see if that's all updated and everything. I don't know if there's going to be maintenance on Motorfest or anything, but
3,
if there's going to be maintenance, I might
1.
wait until either later on tonight, when I can jump on to do this week's
Stay
summit,
focused on the route and you'll ace this.
or I'll do the summit tomorrow, and I might do a couple playlists tonight. I haven't fully decided yet. It all comes down to how long I will have to wait for the maintenance to roll over. Shit. So next Monday, I'm going to try and find a new game to play, and I actually have a few. So I could actually start up Resident Evil 3 because I haven't even played that yet. So that'll be jumping in blind like always. Or I can just restart Dead Island 2 with a take two of a no death run, because I almost bet that last time with the no death run, but I kind of trapped myself in a corner for absolutely no reason. So I could always go through that again. I do enjoy playing Dead Island 2, and I don't know if a lot of you guys will watch that, but I'm going to start playing games again just for the fun of it. Whether I've played that game multiple times or if I haven't played it, anything like that, it's just going to be literally for fun. So, do keep in mind, if I do jump into Dead Island 2, I have already done two playthroughs of it. One of them is complete. The other one I ended because once I finish it, it's done. So I might do that on Monday. I might not. I'll figure it out. Next Tuesday, of course, I'm going to try and find a Call of Duty that has a campaign, so I can go through another campaign for Call of Duty, because I find them very enjoyable.
It's now or never.
Ow. Ow. But I'll figure it out. Like I said, if I do end up doing another Dead Island playthrough, do not come for me. Do not hate me. It's a game that I can just sit back, relax, and enjoy, and just kill zombies. That's literally all I do in it. I might put another little twist on it this time, where it's no death run, but I can only use certain weapons. So I'll be mainly using melee weapons. I might use the machine pistol when I unlock it, because that just helps out with a lot of the bigger zombies, and zombies that are actually a little bit harder to take out with melee weapons. But shotguns, rifles, and all that I will not be using. So I might do that because it gives it a little twist. If you have an option for me to do for Dead Island 2, do let me know, and I'll try and fulfill it. But I do want to go through. I do want to do another no death run, because I really, really, really enjoyed it last time, and I got a lot of close calls, and I had to change up my whole play style, but it was still fun. Of course, like I said, there's Resident Evil 3. I haven't done that yet. I think I have Resident Evil 7, which I need to go through Resident Evil 3. I also need to buy Resident Evil 4 so I can go through that game as well. So there's still a lot of games I can buy and do as a stream. But once I figure it out, it'll be awesome. The fact I just spoke that whole time and had a reasonably decent driving through the whole thing. Then again, this is a meta vehicle for the Crew 2. I'm not 100% sure what all the meta vehicles are for the Crew Motorfest. I know that I think it's the BMW Z4 for Rally Raid. I think that's the meta for Rally Raid, which is very odd because I'm not a big fan of the Z4. Just over 100k, but you know what? I'll take it. Because again, I don't care about this week's. I'm doing this for fun. I'm not going to sit here and sweat because there's no point. I did make it 14th in the world though, so I'm doing something correct. Definitely, so I could do the H2 Light Ride Edition. I could do that quicker. The Touring Car one, the Alpha GP, I could do them quicker. But I'm comfortable with that. Next week is a new vehicle. I already have that vanity item as well, so I'm getting a lot of money next week for no reason, but I will be doing that. Like I said, I will be going through all the summits until I have all the summit vehicles on the Crew 2. Then I'll be moving over to the Motorfest, where my career will take a whole new lead, where I just go through and stream what I can on it. A lot of it will probably be repeating itself, but you know, there's more to come on the Crew Motorfest over the next few months, but got to get there first. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. Again, thank you all for tuning in, watch me play this week's live summit on the Crew 2, and all that, all the other fun stuff. Big shout out to everybody who jumped in the stream just to chill, and as well as all that fun stuff. If you are new to my channel or find yourself coming back on a regular basis, why not head down there, hit that subscribe button, come join the pack. Come have some fun, come watch you play a variety of games, make a mockery of myself, enjoy what gaming brings to me and to other people, and some games will make me rage and some games won't. There's not much I can do about it. But again, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm going to wrap up here and head over to Motorfest, see if anything has changed, if I can do this week's summon. If I can, I'll see you soon. And if I can't, I'll see you tonight. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, stay safe, stay frosty, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.